horror movie that I just watched. And you know what? Today is Friday the 13th, 2019. There's a bug on my window. And hi everyone. Hello, lighting. So today I'm going to be talking about a freaking horror movie that I just watched. And you know what? Today is Friday the 13th, 2019. There's a bug on my window. And today I was like, I'm just going to binge watch horror movies because that makes sense and I love horror movies and it's Friday the 13th, which is apparently bad luck. So I thought, I'm going to watch horror movies because that sounds like a fantastic idea. So that's what I was going to do, right? The first thing I tried to watch was Are You Afraid of the Dark? Obviously, because why wouldn't you want to watch that? But I was like, instead of watching that, since I've already seen it, might as well watch, a horror movie off of Netflix. So I looked up, here's what I did. I looked up best horror movies of all time. I Googled it. And one of them happened to be on Netflix, Insidious. And I've never seen it before. And all the other ones on there that happen to be on Netflix, like The Conjuring and Scream, I've seen them. So I thought, might as well, switch it up. Might as well switch it up and, do something else. So I watched it. And when I tell you that movie was bad, that's an understatement. That was the worst movie I have seen in my entire life. And let me tell you what, my life hasn't been going on for very long. I'm still young. I'm just a young teen. But that movie, terrible. Now let me check the Yelp reviews to see if it was better than that. Because it shouldn't have been on that list in the first place. Because that was a terrible movie. Basically, this kid is being haunted by a ghost. Basically, he's being haunted by a ghost. And his dad apparently had the same problem when he was a kid and had to get like an exorcism or whatever, something. His dad had to deal with the same thing when he was a kid. So they calling this the same exorcist that came in before to help his dad, right? But here's what ended up happening. So he travels over to the world that his son is in because that's where he is, because the exorcist just knows. And then he's freaking there, and then he sees the same lady that haunted him when he was a kid. Oh, big surprise. No, she's gonna be there still. But anyway, so here's what happened. He finds his son. He finds like the devil man that's after his son. And I'm angry. I'm so mad right now. Anyway, finds the man that's been haunting his son, which literally looks like the devil in disguise, just in a movie. And then gets his son and escapes the world without the devil getting them. So little did I know that wasn't the end. There were like 20 minutes of the movie left, which there shouldn't have been. That should have just been the end of the movie because no one wants to see a second part. So they get back to the original world with the help of his wife and his mom and whatnot. These two dweebalo ghost hunters that don't even know what they're freaking doing. Anyway, so they get back to the world, and you would think, it's gonna be a happy ending. Like he's gonna get what he wants, and then it's gonna be all happy, and the little boy's gonna go back to normal life. No, turns out, Mr. Savior, I'm gonna save my son. No, he turned out to be one of the evil women from the further, which is like hell, basically. So he turns up being one of them, and then kills the exorcist. Like the lady that did the exorcism. I'm sorry. What? What, are you kidding me? That should have been the end of the movie. Happy ending, that's what everyone wants in a horror movie, because you don't want no one to die. That's not what we're here for, because then it just leaves you on a bad ending, and that's not what you wanted to happen. I bet you nobody liked this movie. Poorly done. What's with the lighting? The same guy who turned out to be like the evil lady was in The Conjuring, like, what? 5 years later? 4 years later? Something. So I just wanna, directors, if you're watching this video, get your life together and work on your scripts. Because your actors were terrible. The whole baseline was terrible. Hated the movie. I am a 14-year-old girl, and I'm making a video on how much I hated it. Work on it. Don't make a third movie. There has to be. There's gonna be a second movie, because you can't just end on a note where, oh, she dies, and then ends, and then the mom's like, oh my God, Josh, where are you? And then turns around, and he's like right there, and he's like the woman. You can't. There's gonna be a second movie. No one wants that second movie. If it's already out, boo, delete it. If there's gonna be a third one, boo, don't, get rid of the script. Thank you. I'm posting this on YouTube because people need to understand that there are gonna be some bad, horrible, terrible horror movies out there, and I'm just trying to stop you ahead of time. Do not watch Insidious. If you watch it, you dumb in the head. Don't watch it. Don't try to watch it. Don't look it up. Look at the reviews, though. Look at the reviews. I dare you. Here's my review. 0 out of 10. -2 out of 10. -2,452 out of 10. Thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. Peace, XOXO, LOLXD, rawr, nuzzles.